incredibly detailed and sweet and caring individual in the classroom. She's also incredibly active with her many extracurricular activities. It's a wonder she's had a chance to have a passion for just about anything else. She's participated in varsity volleyball for 3 years, as well as varsity tennis. She served on the high school student council for all 4 years and is currently its president. Gracey is also a member of our National Honor Society. Outside of Augusta Prep, Gracey also maintains a very busy schedule. She has participated in social since 7th grade, as well as past participation in cotillion. She also serves on the youth board of Augusta. In the midst of all these activities, Gracey has found a real passion for the sport of pickleball, which is obviously the topic of her speech today. Please welcome Gracey Bush to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Galvin, for that wonderful introduction. You have been an amazing advisor for the past couple of years. I want to give a special thank you to my teachers who have helped me through my time here. Lastly, thank you to my parents who have always been there for me. And without them, I wouldn't be here today. Pickleball. So, pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in America. Now, you might be wondering what exactly pickleball is. Is it a sport, a hobby, or perhaps a new way to preserve cucumbers? I promise it's none of the above. Pickleball is a sport that combines elements of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. If you haven't heard of it yet, you're not alone. But by the end of our time here today, you will be well acquainted with this sport and why it's for players of all ages. Pickleball has a fun and interesting start. In 1965, two dads named Joel Pritchard and Bill Bell in Branchford Island, Washington, found that their families were bored, with no way to pass the time. Pritchard's property had an old badminton court, so they wanted to play, but they couldn't find enough rackets for the full game. So instead, he improvised by using spare ping pong paddles and a wiffle ball. Pritchard and Bell introduced their new sport to a family, friend named Barney McCullum. From there, the three dads created new rules with the purpose of creating family time. By combining all these random objects, a brand new game was born. Today, you know it as pickleball. Pickleball was not always so popular, but recently, it has had an extreme growth. As the game started to become popular, a corporation named Pickleball Inc. was founded in 1972 to help interested players buy equipment to play the game. This includes paddles, nets, and balls, created specifically for pickleball. Not only did the founding of this corporation help people find the right equipment to play pickleball, but it helped transition the game from a local pastime to a legitimate sport. The first official rules were established in 1976, and the sport gained momentum throughout the 80s and 90s, mostly in retirement communities. In 2005, a new corporation for the sport was established called the USA Pickleball Association. 2021 was the largest single growth year to date for the organization due to COVID. In 2023, the Sports and Fitness Industry Association named pickleball the fastest growing sport in America for the 3rd year in a row. According to the 2023 Association of Pickleball Players Participation Report, there are 37 million pickleball players in the United States. Pickleball's popularity is not just confined to the United States, it's gaining attention internationally as well. In Canada, pickleball has become increasingly popular, with many community and park centers offering courts. Canadian players are actively participating in tournaments and leagues. In Europe, countries like Spain, the UK, and the Netherlands are seeing a rise in interest. Local clubs are forming and tournaments are being organized, drawing participants from varied regions. In Asia, pickleball is not as popular, but multiple different countries are introducing pickleball as a fun, engaging sport. There are awareness campaigns to help grow its numbers. Also, the International Federation of Pickleball was established to promote the sport worldwide. They oversee the development of rules, organize international competitions, and help establish local associations. Even global tournaments are emerging, attracting players from various countries. For example, the World Pickleball Championships. So, what's needed to play pickleball? Well, for starters, you need a paddle. The cheapest paddles are usually wood, but the most expensive are graphite. Overall effectiveness will be impacted depending on what type of paddle you get. You will also need a pickleball. There are different balls for indoor and outdoor play. Indoor balls typically have 26 larger holes, while other ones have 40 smaller holes. Normal tennis shoes are fine, however, it is recommended to get court shoes specifically meant for pickleball. These shoes have more traction and are more durable than other athletic shoes, which will make injuries less prone. Here are some basic rules of pickleball. The game is typically played in doubles, but it can also be played in singles. Players switch sides after every game to ensure fairness. Games are typically played to 11 points, and a team must win by at least 2 points. The first team to reach the set score wins. So, players cannot hit the ball while standing in the kitchen, or the non-volley zone, unless the ball has bounced there first. And a rule that most people forget is the double bounce rule. Both teams must let the ball bounce once on their side before volleys can occur. Now, you may have heard pickleball is a game for the elderly, however, that is not the case. For kids, pickleball it's easy to learn, and schools are increasingly incorporating it into their physical education programs. Even so far as creating pickleball teams. Kids engage in the sport due to the fast-paced nature of the game. For teens, the competitive aspect of pickleball does make it more enjoyable, and the social aspect creates a welcoming environment to hang out with friends while staying active. For adults, pickleball serves as a great way to unwind and relieve stress. Many adults join clubs and leagues. By doing so, they end up creating friendships. Also, pickleball fits into busy schedules, as games can be played within shorter sessions, making it convenient for working adults. As for seniors, pickleball is low impact due to the smaller court and lighter equipment, so it is easier on the body. The community aspect of pickleball provides seniors with opportunities to socialize, reducing feelings of isolation. There are also major health benefits. Playing improves balance, coordination, and cardiovascular health. This is Danny. I met him on our senior retreats. As you can see, he has a boot on his ankle. He managed to get an Achilles tear. And guess how he got that injury? Well, guessing for my speech topic, it was indeed due to pickleball. The explosion in pickleball's popularity has generated an increase in injuries related to the sport. Andrew Jimenez, a Yale medicine orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, says, quote, "From pickleball, we most often see strains and sprains of the muscle and tendons, including injuries to the ligaments around the knee, tennis elbow, ankle sprain, Achilles tendonitis, and rotator cuff inflammation," end quote. An article on pickleball published last year on Business Insider cited UBS Group Analysis, who estimated that up to 500 million of 2023's medical costs are attributed to pickleball, as well as 66,000 emergency department visits and 366,000 outpatient doctor visits. However, there's a very easy way to combat this. 1. Warm up properly before playing pickleball. 2. Ease into the game. And 3. Get actual proper pickleball gear. With injuries, there are also some controversy in the pickleball world. A recent one is the noise level that pickleball creates. The sharp sound created when the paddle strikes the ball can be quite loud. This noise can disrupt nearby residents, especially in urban areas where courts are close to home. Some neighborhoods have raised concerns about the noise levels, leading to complaints and protests. Residents near pickleball courts have reported disturbances, particularly during early morning or late evening play. In some areas, local governments have responded by implementing noise ordinances, restricting play times, or even considering the relocation of courts to minimize disturbances. Some players and facilities are exploring quieter paddles and balls designed to reduce noise. These options can help mitigate the sound while maintaining the game's integrity. Building courts away from residential areas and utilizing sound barriers can also help minimize noise impact. Since the beginning of my speech, you have learned the history of pickleball, the rise in popularity in the United States and the world, what equipment is needed to play, the rules of the game, popularity among different age groups, injuries, and controversies. But the real question is, why is pickleball so addicting? Well, there are many psychological factors that make pickleball so addictive. Seeing progress so quickly contributes to the addictiveness of the sport, because it caters to all skill levels. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced player, there's always something to learn and improve on. The moment you reach a specific goal, a new one begins, which keeps players motivated to always improve and keep playing. Pickleball is high speed and attention grabbing. To play, you have to focus, but it isn't challenging because of the pace. It makes fitness fun. You basically forget that you're exercising in the process. Because it is a full body workout, it releases a handful of dopamine directly linked to reward. With the combination of movement from the paddle and the cardiovascular exercise, your brain will be flooded with endorphins that make you feel energized, happy, and excited. Pickleball fosters a sense of belonging among players. The inclusive nature of the sport, whether playing in a local league or pickup game, players form bonds over shared experiences and a love for the game. The reason why pickleball is so addictive isn't because of any one factor. It's a combination of them all. The physical benefits, social aspects, and progress makes pickleball an experience unlike any other. It's a sport that rewards effort, connects people through its inclusive nature, and keeps you coming back for more. So, if you ever catch yourself thinking, why can't I just stop playing pickleball? You know why. It's not an addiction, it's a way of life. To my senior class, we are in a world where opinions can often feel overwhelming. It's essential to embrace what you love without fear of judgment. Pursue your passions, and remember, everyone has their own life shaped by their experiences. So create experiences that are true to you. Choose to live for you, and in doing so, you empower yourself and others to live a life that is genuine. Thank you.
Okay.